This is The Locker Room on News 3.
We have hit week 4 of the high school football season with the action on the gridiron heating up. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on The Locker Room. Handful of area teams looking to stay unbeaten on the season. Well, a huge early season matchup kicks off in Yorktown. That's all coming up. But first, nothing like a good turnaround story, and that's what Landstown providing this season. Already tripling its 2021 win total, but a Beach District rival hoping to be that first blemish in the loss column. News 3's Zach Staten gets us started from Virginia Beach.
Mark, one of two trends was going to come to an end tonight here in Landstown. Either the Eagles were finally going to get away from the shadow Bayside cast over them over the last couple of years, or the Marlins would finally break their string of close losses here in 2022. Landstown off to its best start in 4 years. Bayside trying to recover after a slow start. Someone's momentum continues, someone's gets halted.
You got an opportunity to represent the best locker room in the country. We ain't finished. We're just getting started.
First quarter, Bayside driving. Will Cox finds Rashawn Arzola. He turns on the jets and speeds towards the house. He's tackled before he gets to the pylons, but he's inside the 5. It would lead to an easy run-in for Leon Griffin III and make it a 6-0 Bayside game. It would stay that score all the way into the third quarter. Marlins trying to run it, but the ball pops free and it lands right in the middle of a swarm of Landstown bodies. The defense recovers and it looks like they get a little momentum, but the Eagles can't capitalize and Bayside makes them pay on the next drive. Look at this throw from Will Cox all the way down to Halim Hardnett. It's a 40-yard reception. It sets up another touchdown and Bayside goes up 13-0. And then in the fourth quarter, Aaron Evans had a special night tonight. He takes this screen pass and marches 70 yards to the house for a second touchdown of the evening. Also had an interception on defense as Bayside shuts out Landstown 20-0.
We had a mindset this week. We had a mindset, so came in the game. We prepared for this one. We prepared for this and we love it. We love the game. This is what we were made for. They were 3-0, so they knew it was like that, so we came out, did our job.
It's a big feat for our guys, and it's an even bigger win for our community. Our guys, our families were kind of mad the last couple of weeks, that we dropped the Salem game and dropped the Cox game because we had those. And so to come over here at an away game, second week of school and do something like this is pretty big for everybody.
Bayside now has a little confidence in its locker room going into next week's matchup against First Colonial, a team the Marlins have not lost to since 2006. Here at Landstown High School, Zach Staten, News 3 Sports.
All right, Zach, thanks so much. Well, so far, so good for Lake Taylor. Back-to-back wins to open up the 2022 campaign, and tonight facing off against the first of its 4 inner-city rivals. Titans making the trip across town to Norview, picking up second quarter. Lake Taylor up 14-0, adding to it. Jameer Freeman looking for Elijah Moss Washington. He'll get in for 6. Titans up 20-0 at the break. To the third now. Pilots deep in their own territory. Lake Taylor's defense making plays. Roy Norfleet gobbles it up to recover the fumble, and that would lead to this. The Freeman to Moss Washington connection again. They add the 2-point conversion. Lake Taylor cruising to 3-0. 41-0 the final score in Norfolk. Kings Fork out to a hot start, welcoming Great Bridge tonight. Wildcats offense on the struggle bus early. Xavier Taylor picking off William Englert on Great Bridge's second to last drive of the first half. Bulldogs take full advantage a minute later. First and goal from the 9, Cameron Butler. He'll buy time. Sling it to Kalitri Boyd. Makes the NFL catch here for 6. 56-6 Kings Fork's advantage at the half. They dance the night away with a big victory, 70-20 the final. Huge battle in the Bay Rivers here. York hosting Lafayette. Scoreless in the second. Rams finding the ground game. Jalen Pretlow finding some space. He'll scamper for the 40-yard run deep into York territory. And that would set up this. DeMarcus Lawrence finishing the drive with a 10-yard score, 7-0 Lafayette. Falcons answer. Check this out. Brian Burks going back and getting the pass. Great effort there. That sets York up nicely, and the boys in blue will even it up. Zacchaeus Mayfield slicing through the defense for the score. Lafayette would pull away in the second, though. Rams take it 35-21. Green Run has picked up where it left off last year in the Beach District. Could First Colonial stand up to the Stallions? That's coming up right after this.
We are the cheerleaders, and you're the
The Norview cheerleaders welcoming us back from commercial break. Thanks so much, ladies. After running the table in the Beach District last season, meanwhile, Green Run still going. The Stallions have beaten their last 14 district opponents dating back to last year's condensed spring season. Tonight, hitting the road to First Colonial. Let's pick this one up in the first. Already 7-0 Stallions. Kevin White Jr. keeps it himself for the 6-yard score. 14-0 Green Run doubles the lead right near living room there. To the second quarter now. White finds Dyshawn Newby. 24-yard touchdown strike on the bullet. Gives the Stallions a 3-touchdown advantage. Coach Brandon Williams' team wins big, 57-7, Green Run 4-0. Just up the road, Cox squaring off with Ocean Lakes. Get your Falcons gear. Would be a 30-0 Cox lead at the half. The opening kickoff of the second half here, Gerard Johnson taking it back 65 yards to the house. Cox up 37-0. Falcon defense smothering the Dolphins all night long. Here it's Dom Tebow with a nice play. Cox taking care of the Dolphins 37-13. Falcons now 3-1. Well, last week, Maury kicking off its season with a nail-biting loss to New Bern out of North Carolina. But well, that opponent from out of state, tonight's team across the field, hailing from right down the road. Granby and Maury meeting at Palatine Field, where both call home. Does not take long for the Commodores to get started. Mario Miller going up top for KTC. Quickly 7-0 Maury. More from the Doors. This time, Miller fires out to J.R. Johnson. He'll go to work. Gets in for 6. Maury opens up a 13-0 advantage. 17-zip now, and special teams getting involved. LeBron Bond fields the punt, using his blockers perfectly and outrunning everybody to the house. He'll tack on some more Maury. Maury picks up its first win of the season. Commodores roll past the Comets. Let's head back to the beach. Kempsville and Princess Anne. This is Quinn and Madeline. They're getting the cheerleading mat rolled out because the Chiefs cheerleaders would have plenty to cheer about tonight. Pick it up in the second. Noah Lee goes up top for Riley McIntosh. That's good for 19 yards and a Chiefs touchdown. Next Kempsville possession. Lee, not done yet. This time, dropping back, going to his left, finds 6'4" senior Nathaniel Clark. He grabs the ball and tiptoes down the sideline for another Kempsville score. Nice flex, too. Kempsville would put up 50 points in the first half alone. Chiefs roll 63-0. By the way, the Chiefs defense only giving up 2 points in the last 3 games. Salem still perfect in the early going, looking to take Tame Tallwood. We have all sorts of photojournalists out in the field. Jack Rafferty there with the Salem cheerleaders. Tallwood's first play from scrimmage, and to say the Sun Devil defense is ready would be an understatement. Marquise Stevens runs into a brick wall. Let's go to the Lions' second play of the night. Luke like deja vu. Stevens again finds nothing but Sun Devils. Tallwood to punt now. Mishandled snap. Host of Devils would bring him down. And for the Lions, 4 plays, negative 16 yards. Salem takes over. 23 yards later, Jarrell Walton finds the end zone. That's all the points the Sun Devils would need. They win this one 20-0. IC Norcom coming off a big win at Hopewell. Back home to face Manor. 4:27 to go in the first. Norcom going forward on 4th and 11. Zion Thomas takes the screen pass to Pater. 7-0 Greyhounds. Ensuing possession for Manor. Here it's on a punt. We're going to have a bobbled snap here, and Keedell Painter is going to come in, make the recovery. And within 2 minutes, DeMarcus Gary carrying the Greyhounds back into the end zone. That a 21-yard score makes it 14-zip. Norcom pitching the shutout tonight, 34-0 over the Mustangs. We're just ahead. Menchville and Hampton squaring off in a Peninsula District clash. This is a nail-biter. You won't want to miss it. Stay with us. We're coming back. Cox Band bringing us back in. Hey, great one between Hampton and Menchville tonight. Third quarter, Crabber's Raekwon Smith showing off the wheels, goes 19 yards for the touchdown. Hampton up 20-7. Fourth quarter, though, Monarchs chipping away. Tavion Peterson pulling in the touchdown catch. That a 16-yard play, 20-14 now. Menchville gets the ball back. Messiah Jones coming up with the big catch there, deep in Crabber territory, and that sets up this. Kassan Farrar with the ball, but this is a team effort, folks. He'll get across the goal line with 4 minutes to play. Monarchs hit the extra point. It's the game winner. Menchville coming back to win 21-20. And we're coming back after this.